We start in Israel, where more than 100 people, including around 30 police officers, have been injured in clashes between Israeli security forces and Eritrean asylum seekers in Tel Aviv. Some are in a serious condition. Police said they fired live rounds in the air, as well as deploying stun grenades, tear gas and sponge-tipped bullets to disperse supporters and opponents of the Eritrean government. Anti-government protesters had earlier broken through security barriers at the Eritrean embassy to stop an event that they had earlier asked the Israeli authorities to cancel. Let's go live now to Jerusalem. We can speak to our Middle East correspondent, Yolande Knell. Yolande, what was this event that was causing so much controversy?
Well, this was an event that was organised by the Eritrean embassy, a kind of festival event. It hired a hall not far away from the embassy, in the centre south of Tel Aviv. And earlier in the week, as you were saying, there are activists within the Eritrean community, they mostly reside in the south of Tel Aviv, who had warned against hosting this. They say that the authorities didn't heed their warnings. Certainly, the Israeli authorities, the police, the hospitals as well, seem to have been really caught by surprise with what happened here. There were attempts to break through police barricades. The Israeli police then ended up using all of these different riot control methods, as they described them, to try to push people back. But you could see as well from some of the videos that have been shared on social media that there were actually also street fights going on, not just with the police, but also involving asylum seekers who are against the Eritrean regime and those who are in favor of it. And that has been something that we've seen in the past, not on this scale. In the south of Tel Aviv, there has been previous violence between the two sides. And we have had one hospital, one of the main hospitals in Tel Aviv, saying that it really was overwhelmed by the number of casualties that it saw coming in. Some of them serious injuries, some people injured by the gunfire, other people with serious bruising, people who'd been hit in the head. And it said these take it back to the days of the second Palestinian Intifada about 20 years ago, when they saw some serious incidents, bus bombings and the like, and other bombing attacks in Tel Aviv. The hospital itself was really quite overwhelmed by what happened.
And Yolande, is there any suggestion that this is the end of it? Because some of those activists have said that they plan to continue.
Well, the Israeli police say that finally the situation is under control, and you can still see there's a heavy Israeli police presence on the streets of Tel Aviv. I've been speaking to my colleagues there who said that during the day it really was like a war zone. They had police helicopters constantly buzzing overhead, the sound of sirens, and the Israeli police told residents, of course, people were off. It's the Jewish Sabbath on a Saturday. They told people to stay away from this area unless they were involved in what was going on. It really now is the clear up that we're seeing, with businesses complaining that some of their shops have been smashed up, some privately owned cars have been smashed up in all the trouble that there's been. And I think it does really threaten to increase the tensions that there are between asylum seekers and other residents in Tel Aviv.
Thank you, Yolande. That's our Middle East correspondent, Yolande Knell, in Jerusalem.